Good morning everybody and welcome to our assembly this morning. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Mrs. Kozlowski and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Goldsworth Trust, which means that I work with all of your teachers and head teachers and all of the staff to make sure that you're all getting the very best education possible. And this morning I'm here to tell you some exciting news about our group or our family of schools. Now I wonder if some of you can tell where I am. Yes, that's right, I'm at Knaphill Lower School, so if you're at Knaphill Lower School you can give us a wave. At the moment we're all part of a group of schools called the Goldsworth Trust, and that group of schools has got Knaphill Lower School in it, Knaphill School, St John's Primary School and Goldsworth Primary School. And the reason it's called the Goldsworth Trust is because Goldsworth Primary School was the first school to be part of it. Then St John's Primary School joined, and then the Knaphill schools. We thought it would be much better if we changed the name from the Goldsworth Trust to something that says a bit more about our family and what we hope being together in this family of schools will do for you. So I'm very excited to tell you that we're going to be changing our name to the Bright Futures Learning Trust. And this is because we want every child who comes to one of our schools to have a bright future ahead of them. We also wanted to make sure that we had the word learning in our name because that's what we do together every day. And by learning as much as we can together every day, we can make sure we all have a bright future. Our name also has the word trust at the end of it because that's what a group of schools that works together in this way is called. But it's also because the word trust means that we can rely on each other. We can be sure that we will stand up for each other and support each other when we need to. The best families and the best friendships are all built on lots of trust. So it seems good that our name also has the word trust in it. And perhaps during this week you will have a chance to think about what the word trust means to you. You'll notice that on our name and the logo next to it there are 4 pictures, and these have been designed to say a little bit more about what being part of the Bright Futures Learning Trust is about. The first one was part of a bright sunshine, and that stands for education. And education is of course what you come to school for, and we want to make sure that every child gets the best education possible. We want to make sure you all learn all the things that are going to help you in the future, and that you learn not only how to be great readers, great writers and mathematicians, but how to be great explorers, adventurers, scientists, philosophers, musicians, historians, artists, designers, and many other things that I haven't got time to mention right now. So great education is key to a bright future. So you hang on there while I go and visit another school in our family. I wonder where you'll find me next. Hello again. Now I wonder which of you recognise where I am now. Yes, that's right, I'm at St John's Primary School. So if you're at St John's Primary School, you can give me a wave now. So the next part of our logo I'm going to tell you about is this one here. It's the blue one, and it stands for innovation. Now innovation means being creative, thinking about the future and what we might need to help us. It's about inventing new things, having new ideas, designing and making things that will improve our lives. Now I know that our schools are filled with children who are great innovators and who will one day be great inventors and scientists. We know that in the future you will all need to use technology really well, and that many of you will be in jobs which are all about innovation and new technology. So we'd like to make sure that when you're learning in this family of schools, you learn as much as you can about technology and get as many opportunities as possible to be great innovators, inventors and scientists. And all of this will help you to have a bright future ahead of you. I'm off to another school in our family now. Which one will it be? Hello again, and here I am at Goldsworth Primary School. So if you're at Goldsworth Primary School, you can wave now. And I'm going to tell you about the next picture in our logo. And that's this one here, the pink one, and it stands for community. And that's because we think being part of a great community and really learning about and understanding what that means is so important for everyone. In our schools, we have children and families that come from every continent in the world and so many different countries. And one of the great things about being part of a school community where there are so many people from different countries and backgrounds and experiences is that we have a chance to really learn about what life is like for people who are different from ourselves. And that's really exciting. It's important to learn this and really start to understand it so that we can form brilliant relationships with each other. We can communicate with each other more effectively. And in the end, we will all live happier, more fulfilled and successful lives. As human beings, so much of what gives us happiness and a sense of belonging comes from our relationships with each other and our sense of community. And while we've not been able to see our friends and family so much recently, many of us have felt very sad and disconnected. So, in the Bright Futures Learning Trust, we want to make community a priority. I'm off to one more school now. Which one is it? Yes, so I'm sure that most of you have guessed it. I'm at Knapp Hill School, which is nearly back where I started, as it's just a 2-minute walk from Knapp Hill Lower School, which is just over there. So the final picture in our logo is this one here, and it's environment. And we think that one of the most important things that we can learn about is the environment. Our environment is a wonderful thing. We don't have to look very far to see nature at work all around us. If you pause for just 1 minute, I'm sure you will see or hear a bird, watch an insect flying into a flower, or even just watch some clouds moving across the sky. It's all around us, working all the time to keep us alive, providing us with food and with water and with power. Our world is totally incredible. Just think of some of the most colourful animals and plants and fish you've seen on the TV, or just when you've been out and about. Think of the beautiful mountains with snow on the top, powerful rivers rushing to the sea, and the sea itself with its huge powerful waves. The millions of stars that you can see on a dark night, and how the moon is sometimes just a tiny sliver, and then it's big and round and full. It's all amazing, but we know that some of it is in danger, and we need to protect it to make sure we all have a bright future ahead of us. So learning about the environment and what we can do to protect it and live our lives in a way that's kind to the environment is going to be something that's really important in the Bright Futures Learning Trust. So over the next few weeks in your classes, you're going to be meeting with children from the other schools in the Trust, and you're going to be thinking about and doing some work on what a bright future means to you. Then you're going to be taking one of the areas from our focus areas of innovation, community or environment and working on what a bright future in those areas means for you personally, but also for us as a whole family of schools. In a few weeks' time, you'll be sharing some of your work with children from the other schools in the Trust. And I hope that you will start to feel like you belong not only to your own class and your own school, but to our whole family of schools, and that together we can really start to build a bright future for everyone. I asked all the staff who work in all of the schools to tell me 3 words that describe for them what a bright future means, and these are some of the ones that they came up with. Opportunities, hope, confidence, positivity, understanding, creativity, achievements, success, vision, sustainability, curiosity, thoughtful, connected, kindness, happiness, long-lasting, together. There were so many, there's such a long list I can't tell them all to you. But these are all words which are great to describe what we as adults want for you, not just for now while you're in our schools, but for the future as you move to secondary school and become adults yourselves. Maybe you can share some words by describing what having a bright future would mean to you, and we can all share them together. Finally, I think it's great to have a song we can sing together, as singing can bring people together in a very special way. And one of our teachers, Mrs. Taylor, suggested a song called Be the Change, and she asked if we could all learn it. It's a great song, and it talks about how we can all be the change in our classes, in our schools and in the world. And one of our greatest wishes for you is that you will be able to stand up for what's right and be the change you want to see in the world. You are all valuable, you all have a voice, and you can all be the change. The song also talks about a bright future, so watch out for that part. I do hope that you enjoy learning it and singing it, and hopefully we can arrange for us all to sing it together sometime very soon. So do enjoy working on your Bright Futures Learning Trust work, and I can't wait to see what you do in a few weeks' time. Have a great day.
It seems too difficult to